am going to prime my eyes with the e.l.f. Jelly Grip Primer. I've been liking this one a lot. It's lightweight, which is really nice. I just a little bit tap it onto my lid, just like so. And it gives a nice little grip without it being dry, because although I really like my Morphe one, it just is a little too dry for me. All right, so let's get into this palette. Here is the Starlight Society palette. It opens this way. And as you can see, it has a lot of like different tones. It has purples, and I mean, this purple has my eye, but orange, like a marigold. It's got different shades in here. So something that I don't normally gravitate towards, but I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. But I do kind of like how it has like this little light section here. It does have some sort of a brow bone shade there. So there is the palette in all its glory. All right, so we're going to start off. I don't know, my shirt's just black and white. I'm wearing my Tyr shirt, if you are wondering. Tyr is a Viking metal band. I've seen them in concert and they were really fun. I like them. All right, I'm trying to think of what exactly I want to do here. Well, do I want to go? I think I'm gonna go, because you can kind of, I just noticed this. Here's a look, here's a look, here's a look, here's a look. What am I gravitating towards is the question. I kind of am gravitating towards this row. Yeah, I really want to use this purple, but I just don't have the, I don't know, I just don't have the I did a purple look yesterday. It was a little bit more duochromy, but I'm going to try this one. This one seems a little bit better. All right, let's try it. Let's grab our handy dandy brush. We're going to do Tassels, which is the first shade that is dark in that. Not first shade. It is the shade that's darkest in that row. Or column, I should say. So we're going to do it right here. And I think I'm going to do a halo eye. Something different, right? I feel like I don't do enough different eye looks, like styles. This would be good. Oh. See, I could tell I didn't put my Jelly Grip primer in the inner portion because it got patchy. The only thing that is fixable. I just tap, and I will grab Drapes here and lightly press it into those areas. I will say my Jelly Grip primer does make it a little difficult to blend some things, so bear with me while I blend. I'm just going to go back with no additional product, but just pressing it back in, the darker shade. And then going back with Drapes, kind of just buff these edges a little more. That is much better. All right, we're going to really focus on buffing this out a little more. So we're going to use Journal. This one is going to be, oh yeah, this one's way lighter than I thought. I probably should have blown up the shades a little more, but that's okay. This is very pigmented. Oh man. All right, we'll start there, but I'm going to go back into Drapes, and I'm just going to start blending this together so it's not so like stark in difference. It's a nice gradient effect. There we go. Like, I don't want these to connect really. So, I do want to add the brow bone shade though. I think I'm going to pick into that one, this Incense, and just lightly apply this to the brow bone area. And then also pick a little bit of Journal again, and then just kind of buffing it into those shades. Going back and forth with the brush I used for Drapes and the brush I used for Journal, just to get that right blend. I think I like that. Blend is okay. All right, now for the middle shade, I'm going to do Shawl, which that is a unique shade. Very unique. We're just going to apply this to the middle here. This is not as dramatic as I normally go. No, I like it. It's fine. We're going to go back into tassels, and we're just going to lightly fluff it into Shawl to kind of blend them together. And I do want to do a little blending here, and then, of course, just diffusing. So there we have the top part of my eye. I have to do the rest of my makeup and, of course, the other eye to get a completed look, so I will be back. All right, complexion is done. We're going to do the lower lash line. I think I want to take, kind of want to do something from this. I feel like that would be fun. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm going to take from this row. These two rows will be another day, but I'm going to take this one. This one's called Patchwork. And I'm just going to buff it on the lower lash line. Same pattern as my halo eye, like so. Yeah. And I'll use Celestial, which is that really pretty marigold yellow shade, to kind of buff that out. A little bit more of Patchwork. Okay. Now for, that's pretty. I don't know if I want to use this or if I want to use this. I think I'll use the gold one. So this one is Trinkets. Ah, see, it's too dark. For me, it's not enough oomph, so I'll put Stardust on top. Adds a little bit more, but I'll what I'm doing here. Perfect. Yeah, it adds a little bit of something. It's different. You get a little bit more Patchwork. Buff it into that, and then lightly buff that. See, it's not as punchy as I want it to be. Stardust is not doing what I need it to do. Better, better, better. We have some progress here. All right, for inner corner. Don't know if that would be a good one. I kind of want something different. I'll go ahead and do Crystal Ball, which is this one, and I'm going to use this brush and add this to the inner corner. Yeah, that'll do. A little bit of tie to it. All right, so I'm going to do the rest of the eye and my liner and whatnot. I'm going to let you know my thoughts on the overall palette. All right, there's the completed look. I kind of added some freckles because, well, why not? Why not? It's subtle. Um, this one's a hard one. I like it, and I've always loved cosmic brushes, but this one is hard to get inspired. And I used unconventional shades that I don't typically use, like this row and this row. These shades, I just it came out good, but I don't know, because my death palette, I did get the death palette as well. I feel like I had a little bit more inspiration from the death palette rather than this one. I don't know. There's like the lovers palette I have trouble with as well. Um, but I'm still rusty at my eyeshadow game. So, and then yesterday's look was the crystallized look, so that one was really good. I got a lot of compliments on it. So yeah, I mean, I think I have to play with it a little bit more. I am going to though, however, I need a highlight. I am going to put Stardust as a highlight. Gonna be a highlight. Subtle. It's subtle. This one's a hard one. I don't know why this shade isn't as shimmery as the other ones. I don't know. I'm going to play with it some more because honestly, Cosmic Brushes never does me wrong. Maybe I'm just having a bad application day. I don't know. Because honestly, it came out good. It came out really good. But the color combination is something I'm not quite used to. I haven't really done a lot of eyeshadow looks, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Something's just telling me it's a little bit off for my taste, but anyways, that did come out really well. That highlighter, that was moon dust or stardust, stardust. So yeah, I mean the palette, I'm going to give it another go and see what other looks I can create. I will try and film those and let you know where I'm at on everything because I feel like I need to update on palettes that I have done try-ons, and if I still like feel that same feeling when I tried it out. So please comment if you want that. So anyways, if honestly, if you haven't tried Cosmic Brushes, the formula is absolutely stunning. I feel like it's worth it, worth a try. So I would say try it out. You know, it's inexpensive, honestly. Cosmic Brushes is very, very affordable for the formula that you get. So I would highly recommend the brand itself. This one I'm just going to kind of give it a go a little more and try the purple and the blues. Maybe I could do a combination with that. But I wanted to do something unconventional with the plummy colors and the gold colors. So we'll to be determined. I do like it though. I do like it. It's not as like jaw dropping as my Death palette, which is another favorite from Cosmic Brushes. This one has a lot of unconventional shades, but I was able to do some pretty good looks with those. But I do like the fact that the Starlight Society, you have a row here, you have a row here, you have a row here. And you know what? I think I need something. That's what I need. I need something to jazz this up. I'm going to dip into stained glass. And yeah, see, that's what it needed. I just needed a nice little pop right there. That's better. I just needed a little pop. I knew I was missing something. But anyways, I really do like this palette. I like the brand. It's a really good brand. So if you haven't tried it, highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to end this video because I got to get going. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day if you are watching this in the day or night, whatever you want to do. But thank you guys. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.